Alrighty, let's get after it. 6:30, 2026, 4:56 p.m. 4:57 p.m. now, actually. Where should we start? Well, we can start with the CJ2K news.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, that was actually kind of crazy. It was like out of nowhere. I haven't heard anything about it until obviously he came out on what was it, Good Morning America. He's talking with like Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I even caught it early. Got AL. I mean, he's not even like talking anymore.
Oh, I didn't watch any videos. I just seen that it got announced that
Yeah, I
he
saw the
has
clip.
ALS.
Yeah, he's like not talking
Damn.
with like a computer now.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy fuck. So he's had it for like a while.
apparently. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much like it sucks.
Damn.
It's kind of crazy
Yeah.
to think he's 39. I
Yeah.
believe it was 39 years old.
Yeah, that's young.
Yeah, that's awful, man. That sucks.
Wonder how long he's been actually dealing with it.
I don't know. He looks to be in pretty rough shape. I mean, I don't know how fast that like progresses.
I think there's like variations of it. I'm not sure with ALS for sure, but I know like with MS, like my brother, he's got one that's like really aggressive, where some people get it and like they don't really see too many negative effects for like 20 years,
Yeah.
25 years, like as time goes on, but some people get fucked up really fast from. I would assume ALS is probably very similar.
Yeah, I saw from when I looked up, it was like it said like average lifespan of like after you get diagnosed with ALS is like 3 to 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real fast. Yeah, that's right. You know what? I think ALS is actually like way more aggressive.
Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
That's where the whole ice bucket challenge thing came from.
Mhm.
And when 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather started beefing. When he's like, fuck the ice. He's like, how about this? If you could read one page out of a Harry Potter book, he's like, I'll donate $750,000 to any charitable donation of your choice. And then he like came back with another video. He's like, if you can read one page out of a Dr. Seuss book, you stupid motherfucker.
Damn, I never heard about that happening.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, they were
remember that.
beefing.
No shit.
It was hilarious because I think what started that was like I think that's where the meme came from when he was like fuck whoever, and then he said and then fuck 50. He's like, what do you say fuck me for?
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's where that came from.
That would make some sense. Some little context behind the scenes.
That's a classic video. That's one of my favorites. Just like, what do you
Yeah.
say fuck me for?
Yeah, that is such a funny video.
He's like, Nellie's the one who fucked your baby mama. That was good. Other NFL news: Terrion Arnold gets released from the Lions.
Yep.
He was a first-round pick in the 2024 draft, and he is now the first pick from the first round of that draft to be released. They set his bond out at $1 million. They said they're not going to keep him incarcerated. They did give him a bond, but unfortunately for him, he's cooked. I mean, he's
Seems
done.
that way.
He's done.
It seems that way.
He's done. He's just...
Which is why it's like kind of funny that the Lions came out. And this is why, for the record, everybody, like anytime something like this happens, any team, any organization, any owner, any coach, any manager, any teammate is always 100% of the time going to come out and try and like not try and do anything. They're going to just assume innocence. And they'll come out and be like, I trust him, and we'll let the facts come out as they do, but as it stands right now, I got to take his word for it, and we just got to keep pushing on, moving forward, and we just can't let these distractions get in the way. Like, just run-of-the-mill bullshit. That's why I don't fucking take any of that shit serious when something happens and they're like, oh, and this is what Ryan Pace said, or this is what fucking, like, anybody in any organization, it's like, they have to say this shit. It's all PR stuff, because... what do you know? All of a sudden, they went from, we trust him. He told us the truth. And then they're like, fuck out of here.
They probably what probably had happened was like, they're like, okay, we'll need to release a statement. And then they're like, probably talk to his lawyer. Like, all right, so like, what's like the full details of everything?
Yeah.
And just like,
It's not looking good.
all right, well,
Yeah.
good riddance.
The lawyer's like, it ain't looking good.
Yeah. It's not looking good for Brandon Sorsby either. The NFL actually came out, I saw like an hour ago, Rappaport came out and said that the NFLPA said there is no way he is allowed to play in the NFL this year. They said can be eligible for next year's draft, but there's no way, shape, or form, any possible scenario that he will be in the NFL this year.
What would that be? What would you be considered if you were just a guy
An
getting
undrafted
signed,
free agent,
right? Like just a regular under. So like, why is that? I don't understand why that's not possible.
they're just barring him from joining the NFL this year. Is what they're doing. They're just saying we're not letting you in this year.
Which is crazy because it's like they really that just shows you what they think of their owners, because they know some owner out there would be like,
owners are just really, I guess, like everyone, trying to make a point with this guy. It's like, hey, we're not going to allow you guys to gamble because players are obviously, shaving points,
yeah,
throwing stuff like
footballs
footballs, baseballs, for basketballs.
basketballs.
We had another one come out with that. That they're like, dude, we're not gonna let you guys alter games, basically.
I just think it's kind of funny though. Like, why do they even have to do that if the owners are willing to be like, yeah, I don't want that kid on my team? Then why do you even have to ban him? Unless you're worried about one sleazeball being like, fucking kid still, like, Brendan Sorsey still out there, we can get him.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure it's probably one of the things. Like, hey, we kind of need a quarterback.
Someone would do it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Someone would do it. That's what I mean. It's like the NFL has to be like.
There's a few QB needy teams out there.
Just a couple.
Man, what else happened? Something else happened in the NFL. I was gonna try to just do it off the dome.
I don't remember seeing too much, honestly. Like with the NFL, there was.
Hey, Shane Waldron just got a promotion.
Literally was just about to read that. I was just about to read that off because that's criminal. Doesn't deserve it.
No.
Sorry, doesn't deserve it. I don't care how much success the Jags had last year.
Assistant head coach.
Good luck. Pass game coordinator. Last year, best year of Trevor Lawrence's career, and going forward, still going to remain his best year because if Shane Waldron's calling the pass game, Trevor Lawrence is regressing.
100%.
I'm going out on a limb and saying that.
I mean, we saw him as an offensive coordinator. JSN literally said good riddance when he left Seattle, went to Chicago. We all saw how that went.
Yeah.
That was a fucking abomination. One of the worst things I've seen on turf.
Well, and then look at JSN, he leaves and then JSN becomes the best receiver in football for a year.
Insane. Absolutely terrible. Some guys just shouldn't have jobs, but unfortunately, I guess there's a reason why they do. It's kind of crazy. An NBA thing, though. So, Ja Morant gets traded.
Shit, really?
Yeah, Ja Morant is now going to the Portland Trailblazers.
Ooh, damn.
Mm-hmm. And Kawhi Leonard is about to go back to Toronto, I believe it was.
They can have him, dude. Anybody can have Kawhi whenever they want. He's never going to fucking play again. The guy doesn't stay healthy.
Let me look this up. They actually got, I'm pretty sure...
I'm sure they got
got a lot for him.
I'm sure they did. Everybody still holds Kawhi in this real high regard. And it's not to say that he's not talented, but bro, the guy never fucking plays.
Yeah, he's going to Toronto for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and 2 first-round picks, 1 pick swap, and 2 second-rounders.
Stay healthy.
I mean, yeah,
that's it. It's just like
he's going home.
Yeah, stay healthy.
I mean,
Ja Morant at Portland, though.
Yeah.
Oof. There goes his career.
Yeah, it's not going to be great, I'm sure.
He might as well go to the Wizards. That's like the 2 death franchises.
He'll be with Damian Lillard.
Yeah, good luck. Damn, dude. Well, LeBron's leaving the Lakers, too.
I did see that.
That's kind of also ridiculous. Somebody mentioned that he waited until Bronny got his contract guarantee yesterday and then came out and basically stuck it to the Lakers and was like, all right, yeah, I'm leaving. And just left him holding the bag with Bronny. It's like, damn. It's kind of fucked up.
Everyone's kind of just speculating now. They're like, oh, where's he going to play next?
It's going to be Cleveland.
It's gonna be Cleveland.
It'll
He'll go to Miami to play with Giannis.
That's what I was about to say. It's either gonna be
He's gonna have another big homecoming thing. He's like, I gotta stay in the limelight. I gotta stay in the spotlight.
You would assume he would go to Cleveland for the sake of like if he plans on retiring in this year, like this after this coming season, like Cleveland would be the place to go because they are close to getting to a championship. They've got the talent and obviously just hometown kid.
Yeah.
All that shit. But I got a feeling that fucking Snake might be like,
one more ring.
One more ring with my, I got to run it back with my OG team, the Heat. It's like, whoa, you forget about the Cavs all of a sudden? Like, but just like you said, like just to play with Giannis. Jimmy Butler's still in Miami, right? No, he went to Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
And then he was injured.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I could see it's either Miami or Cleveland.
Yeah, 100%.
He goes to like the Bulls. Just to try and prove a point.
Yay. We got him. It's like Jerry Rice on the fucking Seahawks.
Hey, I will say this, though. I did see a really crazy stat, which blew my fucking mind. Because I got to give LeBron props on this. And I did dog on it. Because, so it said during his 8-year stint in LA, which is crazy to think he's been there for 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. It feels like it's been a lot shorter than that.
Right? 479 games played. He should have like 600 and something if you went by 82 game seasons. That just tells you how much time he fucking misses.
Mm-hmm.
But 479 games played, 16,700 minutes, 12,400 points, 3,600 rebounds, 3,800 assists, 1,020 3-pointers made, 52 triple-doubles, 1 ring. Someone put SGA in his 8-year career. He's played 530 games, so 60 more, roughly 50 more. 17,500 minutes. He's got 1,000 more minutes played. 13,400 points, 2,500 rebounds, 2,800 assists, only 729 3-pointers, 2 triple-doubles, 1 championship. And just the way that was worded was like LeBron's third act was literally as good as any of the best players in the league right now. And I'm like, that's actually kind of insane.
If only he had more to show for it.
Yeah, I mean, if only they could have gotten 5 more rings on his hand. I mean, realistically, he should. How many times has he lost in the finals? 5? 4?
I think 6.
Is it 6?
I think so.
Holy fuck. God.
I think so.
But I mean, that's just crazy to think of like those stats. Like, damn, dude.
I actually saw a video last week. Maybe. It was a Stephen A. Smith video. It was the first time that I was actually like, wow, this guy is actually like not saying something egregious. He was on some show and they were talking about the GOAT debate between LeBron and Michael Jordan. And he's like, that's just like the most ignorant debate ever. Then he basically ran through all these like things, started questioning things like how many times has Jordan swept in the finals? He's like, how many times has LeBron been swept? How many finals has Jordan lost? How many have LeBron lost? How many, games that Michael Jordan sit out for load management and all this stuff? And he's like, LeBron's stats are longevity based. A lot of them. He's like, not saying he's not a great player. He is. He's like, but a lot of his stats are inflated because of how long he's played. He's like, Jordan retired in the middle of his prime and came back and was successful.
Yeah.
Successful. And then he was basically just saying, he's like, there's no debate. He's like, Jordan was playing in a tougher league. Jordan was playing in a league where LeBron's playing in a league where if you breathe on someone, it's a foul. He's like, there's that debate's over. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want anyone to talk about it. He's like, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, for once, I actually semi agree with you on something.
Yeah, he's always been in that boat. Obviously, that's like the argument everybody makes. Those are pretty much like the basic points to make. It's like at some point though, you do gotta factor in the longevity thing, and like, it's not just longevity. I mean, he is like that, like 8 years in his late 30s.
Yeah.
He is playing just as good as literally the best guys in the league, if not better. Like, he is remained one of the top 5 players in the league, and the dude misses 30 fucking games a year, and he's still, like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, there is a, I don't know, it's tough. It's super tough, you know, and it's hard too because you can't really compare it to anything else. That's the problem. Because, like, Brady obviously is the longevity aspect of football, too. Where, like, no one's touching any of his records. Just strictly more because he played till he was fucking 44 years old. It's like, but also, he won the most championships, too.
Yeah.
So you can't, like, you can't compare anyone else to Tom Brady. Like, he is indefinitely the GOAT. Maybe you could talk baseball. Like, that's one argument I would say baseball-wise, where minus the pitching aspect, because what Shohei does is absolutely, utterly insane. But Barry Bonds might be the greatest fucking baseball player of all time.
There's definitely an argument.
Like, actually.
There's a case. There's a strong case to be made.
But
we can literally just use pre-steroids Barry Bonds.
Yeah. Like, actually, it's kind of crazy.
But
again, no pitching, so it's like, I could see why you could edge the other one over.
Or it's like, I guess we could talk like, you can categorize it. I don't know. It's like hitter, two-way player.
Well, he wouldn't be hitter, though, either. I mean, you'd have to then break down every metric of hitting, too, because it's like most home runs.
I feel like baseball is the most difficult to actually have, like, a defined, like, a definite, like, this is the greatest player of all time. Yeah. It's like, okay, people want to throw Babe Ruth in the argument, but it's like, he's probably not sniffing, like, 95% of the pitches that are being thrown today.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't go back. And this is the argument with, like, Jordan and LeBron, where I think this is honestly, it just needs to kind of be said. Like, and everybody just always wants to pick a guaranteed greatest of all time.
Yeah, 100%.
But, like, you almost can't do that with any sport.
Everyone needs a hill to die on, basically. It's like everyone just, like, needs to, like, this is the hill I'm dying on, I'm sticking with it, and this is why.
Yeah, and it's like, but realistically, it should be done by, like, era.
Yeah.
It should just be, like, greatest of this era, and he was also better than everybody in his, like, a more recent or adjacent era.
It's generational talent.
But you look at, like, you know, like Wilt Chamberlain. Obviously, he always, like, getting not in the GOAT really anymore, but a lot of people talk about Wilt Chamberlain. It's like, well, Wilt Chamberlain was playing a bunch of fucking white dudes. So,
and
is that
never
fair?
Actually scored 100 points.
Yeah. He might have actually fucked like 12,000 women or whatever it is that he claims he did. I do believe that.
We'll probably get video of that before we get video of the 100-point game.
Was Wilt Chamberlain the OG Bonnie Blue?
Might have been. Actually, might have been.
But, like, you know, it's like, that's a weird comparison, and I think that's the same shit with, like, Babe Ruth, because you look at, like you said, is he going to actually be able to sniff anything that's getting thrown today and the way these guys are today, or was he a product of his time?
Like actually, I mean, that's, like, one thing I've always said. It's like,
and I would argue that, like, basketball's changed so much since the mid-'90s and the late '80s,
yeah, that
it is almost just as far apart. Like, it's pretty fucking far apart. Now, Tom Brady, I think indefinitely. Why do I keep fucking that word up?
I don't know, man.
Indefinite. Yeah, I might be. Heat stroke. Fucking 150 degrees outside.
It's awful.
He indefinitely has to be considered the GOAT because he did play through before the bullshit roughing the passer fucking every 2 seconds.
Well, a lot of the arguments are that a lot of that stem because of him.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. There was multiple rules made because of him, but he did play a good chunk of his career getting absolutely blasted, completely leveled, and it wasn't a fucking penalty at all. Same with, like, you look at, like, passing yards. I mean, how many less pass interference calls were made as opposed to now where everything's, like, ticky-tacky and shit. So there's a lot of factors that it's like, okay, he kind of played through the span.
They don't
get
those passing yards, though, with the PI.
Oh, that's true. That's a valid point, yeah. That's a stupid, I'm just a fucking idiot, you know?
No, it's okay.
I think I'm just going to retire from the show. I think I'm just done. This is my last episode.
All right, last ride.
I'm gonna go shrink up like a fucking raisin, walk outside in the sun.
Just immediately dehydrated.
Yeah,
I feel just starts bleeding, and
I feel like fucking SpongeBob when they get stuck on land.
When the SpongeBob movie, when they're, like, on the table, and
that too,
they're being dried out by the heat lamp.
Yeah, Yeah, like the singing the Goofy Goober song. I was thinking about that, and when they go on land and they leave Bikini Bottom and they go on the island and they turn into like the actual
yeah, it's
objects
like,
on sticks. That was a funny one.
yeah, that was like because Sandy was like, yeah, you guys need to go up to the surface unless you're chicken.
Yeah.
And Patrick's like, we are not chicken. And he drops
starts-
his popcorn. He's like, my popcorn. He starts eating it like a chicken.
I do that reference all the time. We are not chickens. Yeah.
Classic.
That is funny. But yeah, that's that's where I'm at in the NBA.
No, I agree. I mean, I definitely would have to agree with that. The things are all valid points. Valid points. Stephen A. Smith, good on you.
Yeah. I told you once in a while he says some shit where it's like, okay.
That wasn't completely illogical.
Yeah, and it's not ignorant and like just but he just 99% of shit
He
that
sucks.
comes out of his mouth is just
Absolute fodder. It's just awful.
yeah.
Absolutely hate it. Real quick on the World Cup, Germany lost last night.
Is that a big deal?
Pretty big deal.
Were they like really good?
They're supposed to be pretty good, and they lost to like a pretty small team.
Really?
Yeah, like a kind of team that was like they were supposed to steamroll.
No shit. Bound to happen.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I forgot who they played. Was
Paraguay.
Yep, that's who it was.
See, I don't understand any of this shit. It says full time 1-1, but then in parentheses there's a 3, and then in parentheses there's a 4 next to Paraguay, and it says final PK. It's like what the fuck?
Penalty kick, because there's like penalty kicks. So the added time is basically like there is like the full 90 minutes, like the actual regular time.
And then how much stoppage time because
Yeah.
of penalties. Yeah, I had my barber explain some of this to me when I was getting my haircut last, because I'm like, I don't know shit about soccer. I'm like, and I'll never watch it enough to learn.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
penalty kick thing, so that happens at the end.
Yeah, I forgot exactly why penalty kicks happen, but yeah, it's like a shootout in hockey is what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of what
That was actually kind of cool to see. It's kind of cool. It's like even like I don't watch hockey, but like watching a shootout, it's like that's actually really cool.
it is fun.
It always seems like so like I don't know, man. It's like it doesn't seem that hard. Like in either one, where like if I knew how to ice skate and like semi play hockey, I feel like it wouldn't be that hard. I'm sure it actually is really really difficult.
Yeah.
But like in both sports, I'm like, this doesn't seem that hard.
I feel like soccer's much easier because the goal is so gigantic, like proportion wise.
It's a lot tougher on the goalie because you basically have to like guess and just fucking dive.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just gonna dive this way.
Yeah, and you get to dive and hope that you cover 7 feet in the air and that the ball doesn't go over your head and go under you while you're flying 7 feet through the air. Like
It's
how you just like starfish.
But some guys they just get caught up in the lights and they just like absolutely butcher their kick. And
Yeah.
like, oops.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that happening.
Like in when you used to play like kickball at recess and you like hit it off like the toe of your foot and it would just like shoot anywhere.
Yep.
That was always a strategy.
Just a shank.
Yeah.
Just the classic shank.
It's like, just get it out there.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Let's see.
MLB though, unless you got something else.
Oh, I was just gonna ask when the U.S. plays again. Okay, they don't play till Wednesday. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Mexico plays tonight, I believe.
Yes, they play Ecuador.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a really tough game. Ecuador is actually a really good team.
France has beaten Sweden 2-0.
France is a favorite.
Norway won.
Yeah, France is a favorite. They're a wagon.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah. Them and like Argentina, but Argentina has like the easiest route to the World Cup.
Yeah. Also, isn't the best player in the world on Argentina? Didn't he just do something that's never been done before? He's like the first player to score like
He has like
7 fucking goals.
Yeah,
and,
he has the most like goals in World Cup history.
Yeah, but he just scored like I think what is it like? He scored like 7 goals across like 3 or 4 games in a row or some shit.
something like that.
Combined, where it was like no one's ever done that.
Because his first game he had a hat trick,
Yeah.
and then he scored.
Didn't he almost have a hat trick 2 games in a row?
Honestly, I don't know.
I feel like
I
that's
know
what
I watched the
remember
last
hearing.
game. I watched the game Saturday night. He scored then off a penalty, which was like the weakest penalty ever. I was like, there's no shot. Like this is terrible. It's another debate. Big one is like who's better, him or Ronaldo. But a lot of people like seem to be able to like sit or make the decision on like who is the most talented and like the most skilled. It's kind of like I saw a breakdown. Basically, someone like really broke it down. I'm like, okay, actually, like I will accept that answer. I will accept that.
I think it's a really simple answer. I think Pele's the GOAT.
You can have that.
It's between Pele and David Beckham for me.
Just the two most mainstream people.
It's the only two fucking soccer players that I know, other than I know that another guy who's playing right now. Everyone talks about that. Mbappe.
Yeah, he's on France.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ronaldo and Messi. I think that actually is all the soccer players that I know.
Probably know Neymar. Neymar's pretty big.
Nope.
I'm gonna say he's pretty big. Either way,
who's Mexico's best player? Do they have
their goalie just retired, and I forgot his name. It's not like I do because my cousins were talking about him, and I completely forgot his name. They used to have Chicharito, who was really big, but now he's just in the broadcast booth. He retired. Their goalie just retired. That was his last. Their last game was his last game ever. So that was a pretty huge deal. I don't remember his name though. It starts with an M. I don't remember. But either way, MLB. Are the Cubs back?
It's appearing that way, even though our entire pitching staff is on the IL. I mean, it literally just can't get any worse pitching wise.
No, it's actually getting worse by the day.
Yeah, every single fucking day, dude. Yeah. Every day, another person just ends up getting hurt. Now Matt Shaw's back on the IL too with a left wrist sprain or some shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
But pitching wise, the Cubs are missing Justin Steele, starting pitchers: Justin Steele, Cade Horton, Jameson Taillon, Ben Brown, Edward Cabrera. Matt Boyd just came back. He's actually making his second start only tonight. And then relief pitchers, we're missing Porter Hodge, Shelby Miller, Hunter Harvey, Riley Martin, Daniel Palencia, Phil Maton, Hobby Milner, Ethan Roberts. Just our entire pitching staff. Literally our entire pitching staff.
I mean, the offense is,
finally coming around.
Pulling wins together, though, so that's huge.
And Shota didn't give up 16 home runs last night.
Yeah.
So that was a plus. That was a big win. Another walk-off. Cubs now lead the majors in walk-off wins at 10.
Is that sustainable?
That's not sustainable, but that's going to have to be sustainable when you have no fucking pitching.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be in a lot of tight games when you don't have a closer, because if you're up by fucking 4 runs or 3 runs, it's going to be a tight game.
The problem is, I feel like the biggest problem with the NL Central is that the Brewers are still
they're 20 games over 500.
They're still rolling.
Yeah. We need Mizorowski to break his leg.
Pretty much.
Actually.
You just need to get in a bad car accident.
Yeah.
That'd be bad for the sport though, because he's legit when he's not playing your team.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome to fucking watch when he's not playing your team.
Yeah, of course.
As anything, honestly, as all things. It's
dude,
I love watching that guy when he's not beating up on us.
Yeah. That series against the Brewers, hey, we won it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's
beat
awesome.
The Brewers in a series.
That's huge.
Beat them in a tight game in the top of the 10th. We ended up scoring 3 runs and making it a 4-1 game. And exactly like I said, when you have no pitching, even if you're up by 3 runs, what happens? Brewers score 1, and they end up with fucking bases loaded and 1 out. I mean, it couldn't have been any closer. It ended up 4-3. But we just, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of nice. We embarrassed them a little bit. It felt good to kind of embarrass them at home. Beat them at home. 2 of the games were literally, it had to be 80+% Cubs fans.
That's Wrigley North. I mean, everyone says that.
Everyone says that, but Brewers fans like to not think that that's true. And it's been, I don't want to say dwindling, but the Brewers have done a pretty good job at showing up, at least towards the tail end of last year, and especially in the playoffs.
Well, probably not that the team's relevant.
Yeah, they've been good for a few years, though, so you would think the fans would be a little bit more likely to come around and pack the place out, but...
Maybe their fans just suck.
Yeah, they're like White Sox fans, dude.
White Sox fans showing up now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cubs fans, 75% of them can't even name 5 players on the team. They're
I don't know about that. We're not the Dodgers. We're not Dodgers fans. But, yeah, I mean, did you hear the crowd? The crowd pops and shit from any of the... Dude, it sounds like a home playoff game at Wrigley. The fucking crowd is so loud. Their pitcher is out there, walks in the top of the 10th, walks a guy, hits a guy, bases loaded, and it's the crowd is just going nuts. And the pitcher shook, and he walks in 1 run, and then gives up a double to Seiya to get in 2 more. And the crowd, that place had to be shaking. The crowd was going so crazy, and I'm like, this does not sound.
I want to go to that stadium. Kind of off topic, but that stadium seems nice.
You haven't been there?
Mm-mm.
I thought you went.
No, I've driven by it.
Huh.
Like
Yeah,
I've
we should
driven right past it.
We should go up there one of these days. It's really
Maybe
nice.
it's a Miller Lite straight from the source. That'd be cool too.
You gotta get spotted cow, dude.
I mean, it's all right.
Shit's trash.
It's not bad, but I'll still take a Miller Lite, honestly, over anything. Like, if I have a choice, or like, dude, this is gonna be like the best beer in the world right here, or Miller Lite, I'm like,
Nah, that's crazy.
can't go wrong.
That's
it's all
crazy.
reliable.
Another fucking embarrassing moment too that happens. Like one of their better players, one of their studs, Jackson Churio, takes second base. Ball gets thrown like 5 feet to the right a second, but Dansby catches it and just comes to the ground, puts his head down, pretending he missed it, and Churio takes off for third.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then he just lobbed it to third, and they caught him like halfway in between bags, and I'm like, that's awesome. I mean, it was just back-to-back days. Those were great fucking wins. We absolutely needed them. Beating the Padres last night was awesome, especially off of the best reliever in all of baseball right now in Mason Miller, who should be wearing a Cubs uniform, should have been since the end of last year, but, you know, why would we make any fucking moves for any significant pieces, bullpen-wise, relief-wise, closer-wise? Like, we'll just let Daniel Palencia go out there and keep losing control of everything. It's totally fine, no big deal. And during the Sox game, did you see there was an attempted murder?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell was up with that?
Yeah. Was it the Twins? No, the Royals.
The Royals is the last series.
Yeah.
Someone said that. Was it a fight or like I saw it was a fight.
No.
I didn't see attempted murder. I saw a fight.
No. The attempted murder was I don't know who it was on the Sox. Bunted the ball, pushed it towards the third base side.
Yeah.
The pitcher just fumbles the bag.
He just whips it straight
and he gets within 10 feet of third base and throws a laser beam at his third baseman as like a fuck you for not getting that ball.
Right in the nuts.
It hits him right in the dick.
He gets carted off the field, dude.
Yeah. I mean, they're like, that was actually, like, someone's like, you can't convince me that wasn't attempted murder.
No.
I'm like, that is kind of fucked up. Like, everyone's kind of like, what is going on?
Yeah, that was insane. Like, how do you bounce back from that?
It was like,
I'm never playing with that guy ever again. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
The first tweet said, you ever get so upset at a successful bunt that your immediate reaction is to explode your third baseman's balls?
Yeah, that was actually insane.
Yeah,
that was terrible.
Yeah.
White Sox, I mean, we win the series. Should have swept them. Whatever. It is what it is.
It's hard to sweep a team.
Yeah.
It really is.
But
Like, no matter how good or bad any team is.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks.
Unless it's the Mets.
Dude, they're ass.
Did you see what happened with Juan Soto yesterday?
That was terrible.
That guy couldn't look any more disinterested in playing for a team that's paying him more money than any other player in baseball is currently making.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. It made me think about it too because I saw a post. It was about Tristan Peters last night in the game. He absolutely ate the wall, like hard, but I mean, made the catch, came down with it. And someone was like, it's actually really nice to think that our old center fielder, who was supposed to be an MVP at some point, would have been out for 3 months after like hitting the wall like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Tristan Peters just got right back up. He's like,
Yeah.
It was actually really nice.
Yeah.
And Lou Bob's now on the Mets. And yeah, Juan Soto gives up a little league home run. And did you see him like he like turns around, he just like he looks at his glove, he goes, turns around like
He jogged.
lightly jogging towards it, and then center fielder runs over, gets it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the? I would freak out, dude. I would freak out.
I would bench his ass.
That's insane.
I would bench his ass at this point.
That's inexcusable.
And a lot of people, like, so yeah, there was that. I mean, it literally should have been a single. Obviously, he's not normally a left fielder,
Yeah.
so it's a little bit odd, but he completely reads the ball wrong, plays it completely wrong, plays it off to the side instead of being in front of the ball to block it, like any outfielder, whether you're left or right fielder, should do. It should have just been a single. Ball gets past him, looks at his glove, like you said, does the thing, and then lightly jogs towards the fucking ball. Meanwhile, their rookie center fielder had to run over 200 feet from right center field to come pick the ball up in a hurry, and then he fumbles it, obviously, because he's trying to move as fast as possible. And then Juan Soto picks it up, still with, like, he probably wasn't going to throw him out, but
at least make an attempt.
at least, yeah, you're the most expensive player in fucking baseball, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just give up, and it's like your manager just got fucking shit canned. You guys still have a season. I know you don't have a manager, but it's not completely over yet. It's not even the All-Star break. Yeah, look, the Phillies.
I saw a stat yesterday. It was like never been done before. They were 10 games under 500. Now they're 10 games over 500.
Yeah. Probably within a span of like the first however many months. I'm sure that's been done. But yeah, it's crazy. They did it.
No, it was like in the very short amount of time.
Yeah.
They just turned it around.
Yeah.
Kyle Schwarber, 30 home runs.
Yep.
Bryce Harper hit like his 20th?
23rd, 20th or something like that.
Like 463 feet. That was a fucking moonshot.
Yeah. He's been mashing lately.
Great. It's awesome.
Yeah, that Juan Soto
that was
shit.
Pathetic, dude. I would be like, I don't know. What do you
bench
do?
him.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, Juan Soto, I'm sure he's a diva. So you bench him, and then he's just like, fuck this team. I'm done with it. But it's like, dude, how it's like you're locked in this contract. This is a lot of money we're giving you.
I mean, and it's not just this. It's also apparently, I mean, it's all just speculation, but that there's like a really big beef between him and Francisco Lindor. Like Francisco Lindor on multiple occasions where they're like next to each other or supposed to be talking like during a mound visit or some shit, like completely seems disinterested in him. Standing there like for the national anthem, like Juan Soto's like trying to talk to him and shit, and like he's just like looking off, like shaking his head, like it's weird. And then obviously this like goofy, but like people were speculating that Juan Soto I think was hurt at the beginning of the year, and Francisco Lindor was playing, and then coincidentally Juan Soto comes back and Francisco Lindor gets hurt, and then the game that Francisco Lindor comes back, Juan Soto gets hurt. It's like, can they not be on the field at the same time? What the fuck's going on here? So there is some kind of there's a bunch of dysfunction going on in the Mets organization. They're the highest salary in all of baseball.
Yep, and they suck.
And they're going to win the World Series this year because of that.
Yeah.
Because that's what that means.
Well, the Dodgers made that seem possible.
It's always been a fucking thing, but that's what I said. Like, honestly, baseball's the hardest one to buy a championship because you could do whatever you want. The same way, even like now with the Cubs, like, granted, we aren't one of the highest payrolls, but you just pitching injuries. That shit can happen to any team. You could have a bunch of stars, whether or nobodies, and you could just drop 17 guys onto the fucking IL in the course of 3 months. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So anything can happen.
Not at all.
Speaking of people missing games, I thought this was absolutely fucking hysterical because this is such a great jab and it was so quick. Max Kepler, who was suspended for 80 games for steroid use, just came back. I think this was from 3 days ago. Just came back, hits a ball to dead center. He wasn't like, he's not really like a power hitter per se, but he can hit the fucking ball pretty hard. He was 25, 30-ish home runs in a year a few years ago. Yeah, he hits a ball to dead center and dude just catches it right at the wall. Like just stops, catches it right at the wall, and then the announcer goes, that would have been a home run 80 games ago, but I'm like, yo, that's so funny. To throw his ass under the bus.
Dude, I've seen a few clips like announcers just like being on one. The White Sox announcers, he's like, my heart rate goes up a little more every time Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the mound to close out a game. Like, he sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, we're paying him like $20 million and he fucking sucks. It's crazy. It's awesome though. I'm like, I absolutely love that. I think baseball announcers are getting better. Like, they actually are getting better. There's still times like you'll be watching a baseball game, it's just silent. It's like, did the broadcast mess up? It's like, no, they're just not talking right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I as a baseball fan, like I do enjoy that a lot because I do like hearing the sounds of the game. I like hearing the ump call a strike, call a ball. I like when you hear the ball hit the catcher's mitt.
Yeah,
I kind of like hearing the action and not always having commentary 24/7. But another big thing that happened. Sonny Gray became the seventh active pitcher to record 2,000 career strikeouts. That's a big deal. Also, another big deal, speaking of New York teams going through some turmoil, the fucking Yankees got swept by the Red Sox. Yep. One of the worst teams in baseball. I mean, atrociously bad this year, especially at home. I want to look up their fucking home record because their home record is so bad it just doesn't even make sense. And for them to win 4 games, I mean, obviously take away the 4. Yeah, they're 17-25 at home. So before that, 13-25 at home.
It's not good, man.
And all their stats are like worst in batting average, worst in homers, worst in on base percentage, and every single like offensive metric at home. And then they go ahead and, sweep the Yankees under the rug. Like, fucking easy work, dude. That's so awesome.
It's a bad look for the Yanks.
Yeah, it really is.
They'll be all right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, more than likely. The Rays are still holding it down. They're still playing great ball. I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. Trying to think of any other team that I've been
I haven't really seen too much coming from other teams. Like anything crazy, I should say.
Braves are still holding it down too. Yeah, the Phillies obviously they've done is impressive.
Yeah, they're turning it up. I mean, as everyone expected, it's like there's so much fucking talent on this team.
Yeah, I would say the Reds are starting to unwind. They are starting to unravel a little bit.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean they're 39-44, so the record is just mid. And do you see Kirk? Look it up if you get a shot like Kirk Herbstreit. He's been getting flamed on fucking X because of a comment he made, because he's a Reds fan, and he made a comment about how like, where's the athleticism in baseball anymore? I miss the sport that I grew up watching. Where's the new Wade Boggs? Where's the new Tony Gwynn? Where's this? Where's that? The game is missing this. Where's bring small ball back? How come guys aren't willing to just, sack bunt somebody over? Everybody's so worried about striking out that you can't fucking, just get one out but move a runner over who's in scoring position. And I think on that point, he's right. I think it was, it was somebody from one of the MLB shows. I'm drawing a blank on his name. He went back and, like I said, like basically just flamed everything he said. But I will disagree on this. He was like, small ball is dead. There's no need for it. Strikeouts are way more important and blah, blah. I'm like, first off, fuck they are. That is not true. I don't care. At some point, the too many of these metrics and shit and strikeout and this and that.
Too much math in baseball.
Yeah, it's like an out is way worse. You can't afford to strike out. Blah blah blah. It's like the game has been played that way for 100 fucking plus years.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's like you're more likely to move the runner over if you just ground into a double play. Like, no, you fucking idiot. Like, just bunt and be good at bunting. You can win games like that.
And someone might blow up their third baseman's nuts.
Exactly. I mean, legitimately, though. That's a perfect example of, like, how it works. So, I don't know. That argument to me was lame. But, yeah, Kirk Herbstreit got absolutely roasted. And he's like, I'm sorry I never meant for this to turn into anything. I was just trying to say I miss how baseball was when I was growing up.
That's awesome.
It was pretty funny, yeah. I don't think I've seen anything else.
Yeah, I didn't have anything else either, honestly.
No, that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Well, all right, guys. A little short and sweet. A little shorter than usual. I mean, not too far off. About 15 minutes. No big deal.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening, watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, rate, and review.
Comment.
Stay
hydrated.
Yep, stay hydrated if you are dealing with this heat. It's absolutely brutal. Maybe just stay indoors if you can.
Indoors.
Yep.
Indoors.
Place where it's safe.
Take it away, Penny.
It's like such a beautiful voice. All right, guys. See you on the next one.
Thanks.